Writing your book with intent versus writing for discovery. What's the difference? Hello, it's me again, Sigrid de Cast. I help women in business share their vision, elevate your leadership, and position your authority with a marketing optimized book. And today, writing your book with intent versus... Let's explore the question. Writing with intent versus discovery. What's the difference? And I'm going to go into an overview for you so that we are on the same page. Literally meaning. Intent-based means that when you have the intention to achieve something for yourself, but also for your reader. So let me expand that a little bit. You want to write with the intent to solve perhaps a problem or a question that the reader has, who you are intending to read your book, who you are writing your book for. People are looking for solutions, and most likely, if you're writing about your expertise or wanting to elevate that authority status, elevate that leadership status, to share your vision and your mission further and wider, then it is a good idea to write your book with intent. And that means you want to be really clear. Who are you writing this book for? Why are you writing it? And I'm not referring here to a why of your own, why you are in business, but why are you writing it? What is it you want to achieve? What is the intent you wish to achieve? Most people go out there looking for something online, looking for something in social media, a solution. And you as the leader in your field of expertise can easily make use of that and write your book about that solution people are seeking. So that means there is an intent, both on behalf of you intending to provide a solution to the reader, and also the reader has an intent on finding the solution. Those two attract each other now like a magnet. You have the intent to provide a solution that the reader is writing for. That makes your book highly wantable. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm using it. It's like a magnet, the two come together. So if you're writing your book on a topic and for a readership with an intent to serve that readership, and that can be a vision you might have that readers are looking for, that they want to know more about, that can be a particular message, a business message that you have for readers. So to write about that with an intent from your end, and knowing that there is an intent people are looking for, intending together and gain more information and knowledge about that topic. You have the perfect connection here. So what happens when you are writing a book to be discovered? Discovery really means that you are creating a message or writing about something that is of importance to you, and people might come across that topic of your book, that title of your book, but they weren't specifically looking for it. So now they are discovering, oh, there is a book about this. I didn't know. I wonder what the book might say. So they then decide to get your book and read about it or not. The discovery process is one that is going to take a lot longer for you to get readers to your book or to get your book. It is also going to take a lot longer for you to put your book into the market, to be seen and acknowledged as something that is of importance at the time to any topics perhaps that are out there in the media. So sometimes people wonder and say, with intent, I didn't really think about that. My intent is simply to get my message out there. Sure. But here is where the first of the 3 pillars in the framework that I have created for writing your book, for example, comes into play. Plan your book to inspire. Plan with an intent. Plan with the intention to achieve something. And there really is no better or not so, achievable. The difference is absolutely in writing with intent. That means you start planning first off before you write one single word, intending to what? What is it you wish your book to intend to achieve? What do you wish to intend? What is it you intend to achieve with your book? Now, I don't want to use an example that is not directly related to book writing. So let me use 3 short examples around intent, writing a book with an intention. So number 1, you might like to write your book on your topic, around your message, to bring your vision out there into the world. And you are intending on drawing people to you, creating a list of people that are interested in that topic, that are interested in you, that want to come to you. So lead generation in marketing terms. You want to bring leads to you, people that are interested and that come to you because this is for them, this topic of your book. The way lead generation with your book might look like, and there are many different ways. So when I have sometimes people looking at marketing after they've published their book, because then it doesn't really work in terms of achieving the success they want to, because they didn't plan for it, what happens is they think in terms of lead generation quite differently. And they simply think, oh, I give away my book and, make people sign up for it. Or they go out there and just look for general information around book marketing. No, you want to start with a plan how this marketing to achieve lead generation with your book, what that is going to look like for you, because your business, what you offer, is very different from the next person. There may be similarity in how the marketing is going to look like, but we want to make sure we plan it specifically for you, for your business. So first example, lead generation. You're writing a book on a topic of your expertise and you want to draw people into it. Several ways of doing that. You can put links into the book, of course, that people go to find more information, to sign up to something, so that they then become part of your email list. So they are a lead to you. They've signed up, they're obviously interested in that topic, and then you start marketing to them. Links inside the book is one way. Another way, of course, is that you offer the book for free. People sign up to get the book for free. And that is most often then done in a way that you simply send them your book as a PDF. Another way can be that you offer your book directly to purchase at a really low price point, 99 cents, for example, for the Kindle version, let's say. And what you need to do there, so that you get them onto your list, offer the Kindle version for that low price with a offer. Get this mini course, and you have to have them to sign up to get your book on a special page. So they sign up to get the course. After they purchase the book, they come back to that. Another way, of course, you can also offer your book constantly at special offers for signing up for a really low price, and that could be more than 99 cents, could be $2, $4, whatever, to bring them all onto this list. So the intent would be to write the book and set everything up before it is finished to acquire leads with your book, to really build an enormous list of people that you know are interested in what you offer. Another example might be that your intent with your book is to elevate that authority status and actually bring clients to you, not just book selling, not just, small end investment of 99 cents, $2, whatever, but you want to really bring clients to you that acknowledge you as the authority because of your book. So then the strategy might be quite different. That intent is to bring actual clients to you. So now you need to have a look at these type of people you're writing for. How would that work? How would you get your book to them so they acknowledge you as the authority that you are? I did that, for example, with one of my books. I gifted the book to particular businesses, knowing that they would be interested. I wrote it specifically for those people. And they acknowledged me as the authority because I'd written a book about it. I followed up with a phone call asking, did you receive my book? What did you think? Is it something I can help you with? And yes, instantly clients were converted, or those people I gifted books to were converted to clients, a very different way, and an intent behind writing that book, or an intent with writing my book in that way and planning to have that intent achieved. And a third one, just for a third example to share with you, might be that you want to bring your message out there. Your vision is that you have a message very different in the coaching field, for example. You want to make an impact because what you offer in way of, let's say, leadership coaching is very different to what is on the market. But it's really hard for you to bring that out there in social media, for example, because social media is always short snippets of information, not as much as what you can put into a book. So if you are a leadership coach, your way of working and bringing leadership coaches into a different mindset, bringing them into a way that they work with their teams better, achieve much higher outcomes with their departments and so on. You might be, let's say, your place of coaching them comes from an inspirational level. You have a very specific way of doing that. You have several ways, again, of planning how you're going to use your book. You might plan, similar to what I did, gift the book to particular companies, to the decision maker in the company who would engage you as the leadership coach for their leaders in the company, and accompany that with a letter and a follow-up. You might go on a spray of achieving 100 podcasts in 100 days, for example. So you already prepare to sign up for a variety of podcasts where you would talk about your particular vision, this message you have around leadership coaching, and mention that you're going to have a book when you're coming onto the podcast. So you are preparing for that way. That intent is there. You are very clear, intentional what you want to achieve with your book. That is the power of writing your book with intent. The opposite, if we're looking at the discovery, writing a book without planning beforehand, but writing it, sometimes people tell me, I wrote it from my heart. It was an inspiration. It just came to me. This is what I was meant to write about. I did do a big book launch and I did become a #1 bestseller. But now I need to market my book. I am not getting the buys and I'm not getting the clients that I had hoped for by just writing it. So that is the scenario of writing a book to be discovered. There was no intent initially. It all came from the writer, not looking at who is going to read the book, who is going to want a solution that you write about, but you wrote about something that was of importance to you without considering much what will happen once you have written that. That means you are looking at marketing the book after it's already finished, completed, launched, published, launched. You had a good launch perhaps, but it's not going much further because the market out there is not looking for the topic, the title that you wrote your book about. This is where this discovery comes about. Occasionally, somebody might read a post where you talk about your book, for example. They weren't looking for it, but they discover, oh, there is this book. Oh, she has written about this topic. That sounds interesting. I might purchase that. So it's going to take, the discovery process is going to take you a lot longer. It's going to take a lot more work. And it's going to take a lot more intent after the fact for you to make known that you wrote this particular book. So while you cannot, or I do not want to say one is better than the other, certainly I will say that writing with intent is the framework that I offer people who get my help. We start with the intent. What is it that you want the book to do for you? Do you want the book to bring you leads? Do you want the book to bring you clients? Do you want the book to spread your message? In what way and where? So those are the questions we start with when we plan to inspire in that first phase of the 3 book writing phases. Once we have that clear, then you're going to get started on writing because you have a very clear vision on what your book is going to be about. The intent is secure. You know what the intent is, and so will the reader know, and so will the people that you are promoting your book to know. Everybody will be very clear on what your book is intended to do. It is not going to be discovered by accident or on a journey where the person might think, it might sound all right, but I might come back later, and then they forget or they lose the link where they saw you talking about your book. So if you have the intent to write your book and you would like to get my help, simply connect and let's have a chat about what your vision, your idea, your intent of writing your book is. Sigrid de Cast, and I help women in business write a marketing optimized book to elevate your authority and leadership status.